Undone hairdos are a way to give you that effortlessly gorgeous look. And to show us how to do the undone look is Redkin Artist Tara Abramowicz. Thank you for being with us.
Hi.
Thanks for taking a break from the
Thank you
South
so
Spa
much.
to
Yeah,
come
we're
on
working
over.
hard over there. Absolutely.
So before we get started, explain what an undone look is.
You know, I have to say there's so many times where somebody will say to me like, I want it to not look perfect. Sometimes having your hair not look perfect is harder than getting those perfect tight ringlets, right? So we don't always want to sit there with a curling iron on our hair. What can we do to get the Victoria's Secret wave without having to touch our hair with any heat, without having to work hard at it? And that's what I mean by undone. You want to look bohemian almost, just kind of like you didn't try.
So it can be, I've also heard the term messy look.
Right.
Do you not like that, or is that a bad way to describe it?
Well, see, there's like undone signifies like, okay, you didn't try. Messy is like, you don't look good.
Okay.
Right?
we're just gonna use the phrase undone.
Right, an undone look. Why not? You know, effortless.
All right. So tell us how we can get this effortlessly chic look.
Right. Great. Thank you. So basically, all you want to do is let your hair dry for the most, about 80%, which just means like do the things you'd normally do. Do your makeup, do whatever you want to do. But this is going to be a technique that you're going to kind of knot your hair in a way that's going to create a beautiful wave, but it shouldn't take long at all.
Okay.
So first of all, I want to talk about the sectioning, because how you section it is the most important. So if you were to take like almost 2 sevens with your fingers and connect your index fingers to a point, that's where you want your finger to line up with your part. So Erica here, our beautiful model, told me
she has a name.
She has a name, that she likes to have her hair parted slightly off to the side. So I went right ahead and drew those sevens right onto her hair and then made a parting. Now this side you can already see has been parted.
Oh, and that's exactly where that little section is where you started.
Absolutely. So I'm going to do the same thing here and go right ahead and make that parting. And like I said, it's, you know, it's not going to be perfect. The whole point in this is not to have perfect hair. You want to look like you didn't try. So get that whole idea of having to have the hair perfect out of your mind. This is going to be
nice.
easy. Absolutely.
I have hopelessly messy hair a lot of the time, so I have to work really hard to get it ready for TV.
So if you saw, I grabbed that section that I had originally sectioned out with my finger, and then I went to the side and then literally just took my comb and went down. Now in the back, you'll just part it right down the middle without being too perfect there. Okay? And the whole point behind that is if I was to take a very perfect parting, first of all, it's going to look too nice. It's got to look undone. So what'll happen is I'm going to walk you through a couple of the knots. It's pretty self-explanatory once you see it. So realistically, all you're going to want to do is have your section. So you're going to have one on either side of the part, one by the ears, and 2 in the back. So then you're literally just going to grab sections and tie them as if you're tying your shoes, because guess what? Not everybody can do a French braid, but I'm sure hoping most people can tie their shoes by this point if they're styling their hair, right? So basically, you take your parting, you split it right in half, pull the hair through like the bunny ears, you know what I mean? Close it down. Now that's tight. You'll just grab the hair right behind it. Now, do you see me taking perfect partings?
No, and you're just picking up the pieces as you're going
Picking it up and adding it to my knot. It's just like a French braid, but without actually braiding. Grab 2 sections, split it, tie them together like the bunny ears, goes through the hole, tie it. Now with whatever hair is left in here, which we only have one little section left, you'll split that, put it on either side here, right? And then what do?
You tie the knot.
You tie the knot, right? It's so easy. You just pull it through, done.
That is so much easier than a French braid.
So easy. So literally it should take you only a couple seconds. You do a couple more knots down the bottom of the hair, right? And as you do your couple more knots down the bottom of the hair, I lost it here, there we go. You take a couple more knots down the bottom of the hair, and then you could take a bobby pin or a clip or anything that you have that can secure the hair, grab the hair and just pin it down. Like I'm just gonna take a clip here and clip the hair. So as you can see, I literally just clipped the hair after I took those knots in there. So basically I did that around the whole head, but I'm going to show it again on the sides so we can see it one more time here. It's very simple.
It is, and I love that you didn't have to blow dry your hair all the way.
No, like 80% dry. And that's, when I say 80%, do you have to like measure percentages? You don't.
I sure hope not.
Just mostly dry, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So you'll take the hair and you'll split it in 2 and tie a knot. So you'll literally just work down the hair, and again, I'm not taking perfect sections. I just split this whole side into 2. You know what I mean? Take it, split it in half, do the bunny loop through the hole.
Through the hole. And these clips, are you gonna leave them in there the entire time?
Yeah, why not? And you can, like I said, you could use bobby pins, you can use whatever you want that'll just secure the hair in that spot, in those knots you put it in. So now I'm just gonna show what it looks like when you're done. Because
the finished product.
The finished product. Because something like that is so easy to do. Leave it in, do your thing, you could sleep on it. You could hit a blow dryer to it if you don't have time to let it sit all that time. But you know, simply, and I do want to show the back. We did the same thing. We just took that knot down the back on both sides. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. So now,
love that. I love that you keep saying that. That's really important.
Yeah,
it doesn't
absolutely.
have to be perfect, which makes it more fun, I think.
So this hair has been, you know, dried, and also something that I totally forgot to mention. You always want to take some type of like a sea salt spray for texture.
It's a tongue twister.
Right, and you spray it over everything else. I'm using an actual curl reactivating spray by Redkin called Wind Up. So just something like that, then you let it dry.
Okay, so we are out of time here, but we can see that as you're taking out the ringlets, it's this gorgeous, effortlessly beautiful curl that doesn't look too perfect, but doesn't look too undone.
Absolutely. You just run a brush through it, and now you've got the soft wave that you wanted from the very beginning.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for showing us how to do this beautiful look, and we'll let you get back to working on our lovely model.
Absolutely.
And we look forward to seeing how she turns out.
Thank you.